Hey, what's up guys? Burton Cuber here. Yeah, that's stupid. Anyway, how's it going? Alright, first, sorry this video was like a week and a half late getting out, but I graduated. Shout out to Steve for taking this picture. Look, I'm right there. Anyway, so yeah, I graduated and I've been spending a lot of time with my family who came from Florida and New Jersey and across the street to have fun and watch me in this milestone in my life. But everyone's gone now, so now I can film. And I just got done running 2 miles, so that is why I look crazy. But on the bright side, I ran 2 miles. Okay, so we have a lot of questions this week, and they're long questions, which is great, but I'm gonna tell you now, this is gonna be the longest Q&A we probably ever have. It's gonna be around like 12 minutes, I think. Okay, so Katie Epic said, how do you practice for competitions or just in general? For competitions, I usually start practicing a month before, and I practice like every day, non-stop, the one event that I care about. So yeah, that sounds crazy. If I'm competing in like skew, pyraminx, and 3x3, I will only practice 3x3 for that competition. I hate everything but 3x3. But the technique, like the how do I practice, I just solve it. In general, I usually take like 2 months of a break off from cubing, and then I practice like 1 week, and then I drop it off the face of the planet again, and then I go another like 2 months. She also said, what is your goal in cubing? How fast do you want to get? My overall goal in cubing is to learn how to efficiently solve skew, pyraminx, 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4. That'd be cool. How fast do you want to get? I'm just going to apply this to 3x3. Realistic goal for 3x3 would probably be sub 20 average, like every time. But unrealistic goal, I'd like to be like averaging 10, which will never happen. She also said, what events do you want to start practicing? 4x4, because I do not know how. And my brother scrambled this thinking I knew how to solve it, but no, I don't. Cube Theory asked, have you ever had anything that has forced you to stop cubing for a long period of time? Yes. When I was sick, I didn't practice for months, although I went to a competition. But I never practiced for that competition. I just went. And that was probably 3 or 4 months that I never practiced. Like when my friend Kylie passed away, I stopped practicing for like a month or 2 or whatever. So yeah. Okay. Speedcuber71 said, I saw in one of your videos that you said you hadn't been attending competitions or been active on social media because you were sick and really getting mentally and emotionally drained. Now that you're back to normal, are you changed as a person due to it or just back to how you used to be? Neither. I feel like I'm changed as a person because I know now to not take like happiness and health for granted. So whenever I'm like down or sad or upset or whatever for no reason, I kind of like figured out in my head to be like, oh, you were really, really bad at one point and you do not have to go through that again. So cheer up. And that usually does a trick. But back to normal, like back to how I used to be, I'd say in a sense, yeah. I never really had a good, stable, emotional or mental mindset, ever. So I'd say that either got worse or better, but I don't know which one. I'd say a mix of both, though. I'm not really like completely changed or completely back to normal. I'm just like, I don't know. Things have changed definitely, but I don't know exactly what. He also said if I didn't answer that question, answer this one, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What is your main 3x3? Have you ever owned a Zanchi? No, I've never owned a Zanchi, and my main 3x3 is this Gans Air Ultimate Magnetic. Calvin Brower asked, what is your best cubing memory and why? My best cubing memory was probably from my very first competition at River Hill Fall 2015. I just learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube like 2 weeks before that competition, and I was at, well, when I first learned how to solve, I was at 7 minutes, and then I did it like nonstop every day, like every waking minute I practiced, and I got down to like 2 minutes, a minute and a half by the end of like 2 or 3 weeks. So then I decided, Steven was like, you should compete, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So, yeah, I did register for that, and my average of 5 during that competition was a minute and a half. Like, that's what I did. And then as soon as I got done with the average of 5, I went back to our table. I solved a cube on my phone, like not on my phone, but like I timed it on my phone. Got my first sub 1 minute. It was a solid 59.98. It's a pretty good day. Who is your least favorite cuber whose initials aren't CB and Y? God, I thought about this a long time actually, but I've concluded it's myself because I am what you don't want to be. I am the worst person ever. I'm lazy. I procrastinate. I don't care about anything. I waste my money signing up for events that I don't even know how to do. And I don't practice at all. So, I'm my least favorite cuber. Also asked, who is your favorite character on The Office who doesn't have a last name of Halpert? Oh my god. Okay, for those of you who don't know,
Jim Halpert on The Office is like the love of my life. I love him so much. He's adorable and he's funny, and yeah, he's my favorite.
but I'm not allowed to choose him. So
I'm gonna say Dwight because he's just an idiot, and he's really funny. I hated him at first because he looked like a sloth, and that just bothered me a lot. I was like, wow, he is so ugly. But now I just realized like the stupidity.
yeah. Okay, sorry, that took a really long time, but I had fun with this Q&A. It was great. Sorry, I'm sick too, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I hit like 1,090 followers on Instagram, I think. Yeah, and that's crazy. Like, I got well over 70 followers within like 6-7 hours that one day, and I'm like, wow, I never knew that could happen. So thank you guys so much for like making that happen. I feel like that page has really grown a lot, even though I don't post much. But for the like reward or whatever for getting over 1K, I've decided to do a much needed cube collection video that I never did before because I had one filmed way back in like November, but then the flood hit, and then so I'm gonna film a new one with all my new cubes and post that, and then as well as that, I'm going to be doing a giveaway with this Chi Square One. So this I got back like 5 months ago, but I don't know how to solve it, so I've never touched it. But I couldn't tell you how good it is. It's really smooth though, gotta say, but I don't know how to solve it. And I am going to college in 2 months, and I don't want my parents to have to deal with a bunch of cubes. So yeah, I'm giving this away. Follow the directions on a picture of this on my Burton Cuber Instagram page, and whoever I choose, I will literally get your address and send you this for free. My mom literally walked in and took my glasses because they need new frames or something. Anyway, I can barely see. And yeah, I'm giving this away. So whoever I choose, whoever enters my contest, I will get your address and I'll literally send this to you for free. Like, you don't have to pay for anything. Just because this is the one thing I have that I don't know how to solve other than 4x4. But guys, I want to learn how to solve 4x4. This I have no interest in really. So, yeah, enter the contest and you may get this. So thank you for watching my video yet again. Leave me some good questions for whenever I upload the other one, Q&A 9, because it's fun actually answering a lot of questions. So, yeah, have a fantabulous Tuesday.